tip of the day, batch record. When the momentum strikes, batch record. That's what we'll talk about a little bit on this episode, but really what I want to talk about is challenges. I'm on the front end of creating some challenges, so very excited about that, but also batch recording. So watch the glorious intro. I believe it's running about 3 to 4 seconds on YouTube and about 20 to 30 seconds on podcast land. But enjoy the Table Rush Talk Show. I'll be right back. Subscribe, like, follow.
You know when someone is selling from stage and at the end the audience gets up and rushes to the back of the room to buy? That's a table rush. My name is Mischa Z, and the Table Rush Talk Show is all about bringing you the tools, strategies, and tactics that you can use to grow your audience and inspire them to buy.
And I'm back. Batch record. Anybody savvy enough to see the episode right before this will probably see that, hey, wait a minute, your hair's the same. You're still on the uphill part of the walk. When I like to keep my episodes between 8 and 15 minutes. And I think growth for me into 2022, as I record this, we're in February. Growth for me is going to be getting less than 8-minute episodes. Can I do a potent 5 or 7-minute episode? Real quick. I don't know if you can see the ridiculous view, but I live in a magical part of the world. Lots of magical parts of the world. I do believe this too. No matter where you go, there you are. So ultimately, if where you live, if your happiness is dependent on that, you may never be happy. I just happen to have landed Encinitas, California. Cute little cottage. I'd say beach college, but I don't want to give the impression that I'm on the beach. I can walk to the beach. It takes me 5-7 minutes to Swamis beach. And I'm on the slope of a hill, so I get some cool ocean breezes and some, little ocean view here and there. Not Whitewater, but yes, the ocean. So it's cool. Whatever. It's quiet. It's about as quiet as it can be in a noisy part of Encinitas. Thanks for listening to that. I think what's fun about that is that I was exiting the tech industry in 2001, and I'd had a good little run, tech sales. I'd lived in the San Francisco Bay Area, and that industry was collapsing. I was doing everything I could to stay in it, but the universe was like, you don't get to stay in this industry. So I was reading What Color Is Your Parachute, I believe is what it's called. It's like Find Your Next Job or Find Your Next Career book. But what it had you do was a lot of visualizations of where you wanted to live, what your house looked like, what's your neighborhood look like, what's the weather like, all these things, okay? And this is really funny. It's really funny telling you this story as well, because I did that. I took it very seriously, the What Color Is Your Parachute book. And if you would talk to my wife at the time, everything that the work I was doing was manifesting. I shit you not. Sorry, I just swore. Any parents out there that has their kids watching this, or their teenagers, whatever. I apologize for the swear word. Relatively benign though. Where was I? Yes, so I get a job coming out of that in the home loan business, and all my skill set comes together. This is tail end of 2021. And I'm fighting it, actually. I'm doing all this work, all this, deep soul-searching stuff as recommended by What Color's Your Parachute. And of course I end up in the job of my dreams at the time, which I've since now pivoted out of. It no longer became the job of my dreams, but I had a good 15-year run. Sorry. I end up today, the purpose of this whole story is in the killer little beach house in the neighborhood, walkable, hence I'm walking, as I visualized in that book. And how crazy is that? How crazy is that? So I love meditation. I love visualization. I love, trying to talk to that source, that higher power, that creative intelligence, God. People have all sorts of different names for it. But, hello. Oh my gosh. What the hell was I talking about? And I'm going to have to edit this section out. I'm back. I had to hit stop. Watch the beginning of the video. I was talking about batch recording and challenges. Fast forward. Currently literally in the house of my dreams, which is not going to be the house of many other people's dreams. It's tiny. It's old, 1949. But I literally have landed in what is perfect for my ideal. What a gift that is. So, challenges. I did a summit. Awesome. Challenge is a 5-day, next on the list, create a challenge. You create a challenge to bring somebody into your ecosystem of what you have to offer. Can do it free or paid, but you create a 3-day, 5-day, 7-day, some people do longer day challenges, but what you're trying to do is create micro wins to help people end up with a result at the end, and then you can make an offer at the end of the challenge. So what's an example? I did this. I have this friend, and she created a TikTok challenge. It's awesome. Cheryl Spencer. You can find her on Facebook, Cheryl A. Spencer. You can look her up on the TikTok as well. What's it like? So, gosh, I wish I could remember I'll drop the link in the show notes. Subscribe and look in the show notes, and I'll have Cheryl's handle in there. One last thing on visualizing. This is the thing about visualizing. Like, I ended up in the house, but how I got there, I could not have predicted that at all. Did the visualization, how I ended up there, oh my gosh, the set of circumstances, crazy. Anyhow, back to Cheryl Spencer's TikTok challenge. So her goal with her TikTok challenge is to have somebody take their brand new TikTok account and get it to 1,000 followers. You start a non-business TikTok account, by the way, a non-business account, get to 1,000 followers, and then when you have 1,000 followers, you can put your links in there and things like that. She's got this great model of creating content. So that's her challenge. It's a 5-day challenge, 0 to 1,000, and she gets you on path for that. Awesome challenge. Check it out. I'll have that link in the show notes as well. But this one woman, friend of mine in the 2CCX actually, her name's escaping me, of course. Damn it, it's one of those days. If you watch the Lisa Randall episode, though, it's no big deal. Forgetfulness, we always have forgetfulness. No matter how old we are, check out her interview, Lisa Randall. But that as we get older, we attach a story to it. And that story, if it gets heavy enough, it creates fear in us. And then we have serotonin release, which actually degrades the hippopotamus, no, the hypothalamus gland or something, whatever it is, that gland in your brain. So it can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're getting older and forgetting stuff, don't trip on it. You're always forgetting stuff. You always have. It's just when you were 30, you could laugh it off. Or when you were 20, you could laugh it off. But my friend, the menopause lady, I'll have her link in the show notes as well. She is following Cheryl's method exactly, and is already she went from 0 to 11,000 followers. One of her TikToks got like 450,000 views. Like, it's crazy. She's done maybe 8 episodes. It was crazy. She literally hit that 1,000 followers in that 5 days. I mean, I don't know. I'm stubborn, and so doing my own thing. So at some point I'll follow her method. But right now I'm following my stubborn method. I'm just trying to repurpose my interview clips and get them out on the social media to create awareness. That's all I'm doing. Repurposing content. So the challenge. So my challenge is going to be more along the lines of, 5-day podcast challenge. Nice, Judas Priest. Love the old Judas Priest. Skateboard park. Great neighborhood. 5-day, and I'm still mulling it over. I'm just about to dive into this Pedro Adeo's challenge. He's got a create a challenge course. Perhaps I'll throw that link in there as well. But the challenge is awesome. It's a great way to generate leads, build your email list, get people into your ecosystem for free. They're joining your email list so you can email them and sell them stuff later, as well as you get your challenges going, free challenge, you can sell them a service coming out of the challenge. So me, for example, let's say I do, at the end of the 5 days, you'll have the name of your podcast, you'll have the theme of your podcast, you'll have the art together, you'll have your intro and outro put together. Just loose framework, might be a little different, but at the end of the 5 days you'll have all the pieces together so that you can then go to one of the distributors and create what's called your RSS feed. Now at the end of the challenge, I'm thinking I'll have the RSS feed. Actually, I'll have the list of everything you need to do to get your podcast live, and it'll be free. Make it to the end. You're going to get this. Here's everything you need to do to put those pieces of the puzzle together. And people still run stop signs. Scary. When my boys were little, scary. Anyway. Hey, if you're new, welcome to the Table Rush Talk Show. Welcome to the Table Rush Talk Show. How fun is this? What I could do is offer at the end to help you get your show live and charge a fee for that, and perhaps coach you moving forward. So that is an idea of a challenge. Probably realistically going to do something like that. It's coming your way. Take away from this value-packed episode. Batch record, baby. When the inspiration strikes, create episodes. 8 to 10 minutes long, 8 to 15 minutes long. As soon as you get to your 10-minute mark, wrap it up, hit stop, start on your next episode. Batch record. Challenges are really cool right now. You should look into it. Challenges. Number 3, do a little visualization. Do a little visualization. you could very well end up in the house of your dreams, with the business of your dreams, with the woman of your dreams, the man of your dreams. What else? I don't know. Free in the mind. I think I covered all the bases. Love you all. Have a great day. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, comment. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Table Rush Talk Show. For resources to help you sell your stuff, go to belove.media/resources. That's belove.media/resources. And be sure to subscribe, comment, 5-star, and share. Thank you again for listening.